What's going on, everybody? You got the Raging Rob here. I got my t-shirt on that says my governor's an idiot. We got a protest at the Queen's Mansion today. I don't think a lot of people are going to show up, but there's going to be a few people that are going to show up. All it takes is a few. I'm not exactly sure how many, but it's probably not going to be a lot. But this crew is a good crew. I'm not going to say any names. And this crew doesn't take shit from anybody. So, and that's my kind of style. I'm a no fucks given kind of person, you know? That's the kind of people we need. If you haven't heard, Michigan is unlocked. Supreme Court struck down her executive orders. Every executive order after April 30th is invalid. Her stay of emergency until October 27th, do not be fooled. Her stay of emergency is invalid. There's people out there saying, well, she has till October 27th. No, it's done. Michigan is free. Michigan is unlocked. We're done. We're done playing games. It's over. So any business that tells you, well, it's an executive order, they're lying to you. Now, I understand private property rules, and they still have the right to, oh, you need to wear a mask. But guess what? You do not need to wear a mask inside of a business anymore. It's not valid anymore. It's no longer, well, it was never state law, but it's no longer executive order. It never was. So do not be fooled. Okay? So all these signs you see that say per state law, well, that's always been illegal because it was never law. It was an executive order. It holds no merit anymore. It was struck down. For all you libtards out there that don't pay attention to what happens to what's going on, okay? Well, thank you, Governor, for keeping me safe. First off, the governor's job is not to keep me safe. That's my job as an American patriot. That's my responsibility, not the governor's, and not the government's. The government's responsibility is not to keep you safe, okay? That's your responsibility. The government's responsibility is to stand up for your rights. Keep things in line, okay? So we don't end up like, Somalia. That's my responsibility to keep myself safe. I'll do whatever I feel I need to do to keep myself safe. If you want to wear a mask because you want to feel safe, go for it. That's you. So I just hope that the East Lansing mayor, I hope he's getting nervous. Okay? Because if we can take down the governor's orders, imagine what we can do to a fucking mayor. The East Lansing mayor has an illegal, unconstitutional order to wear a mask outside. Well, let me just say I was outside yesterday in East Lansing, and I didn't have a fucking diaper over my face. I had nothing on my face. Because I'm not going to listen to him. I'm not going to listen to some 24-year-old punk who just graduated college. He's a tyrant. He might be a low-level tyrant, but he's still a tyrant. Governor Whitmer is the most evil governor in the United States of America, probably in America's history. You don't put sick people, regardless of COVID, okay? Let's talk about the common flu, all right? Would you take people that are suffering from common flu and put them in the same room as somebody who's healthy? A logical answer would be no. But that's what she did. She murdered people. Okay? Literally. She's a murderer. So I'm not sure what's going on with the governor's mansion today, but I'm going to find out. It can't be a protest because we can no longer protest the orders because they got thrown out of court. So this might be just us sticking it to the governor as a mockery to let her know that, you know, her powers are done. That's it, you know. Yeah. Regardless of the fact, COVID-19, you know, it's got a 99.97% survival rate. You know, the chances of you surviving this thing, well, just like I just said, chances of you dying from this thing is almost next to nothing. You know, you're more likely to die probably in a plane crash. You're more likely to die of, you know, by Hillary Clinton, you know. You're more likely to die from abortion. It's truth. But I want to give credit to some patriots that probably they have the information a little bit better than I do. I'm not going to say any names up here, but there's a couple patriots in mind that, you know, they've really been fighting their asses off, countless hours researching the stuff and giving info out on this whole ordeal and really making the governor's life a living hell. Yeah, we should make the governor's life a living hell. She murdered people, okay? Now, I understand COVID could be just a germ, but on a different level, it could be worse than the flu. There's different strains of it, okay? There's no cure. And you think I'm going to trust a vaccine that was made up in a few weeks? Hell no. And if Donald Trump pushes that vaccine, I don't think he will, but if he does, well, there's other options. I'm just saying. Joe Jagorson's always an option. The only thing I don't like about Joe Jagorson is she's against building the wall. You know, other than that, she's a good candidate. You know, I stand for candidates that support the Constitution. Okay? Donald Trump's going to serve his time, and then he's going to be gone, and then I'm going to vote for somebody else that's going to support the Constitution. Okay? Okay? Let Donald Trump finish his 8 years, whatever. So, yeah, and Donald Trump is not sick, okay? He voluntarily walked into the hospital. Nobody stopped him. Nobody said you had to go to the hospital. He went in there voluntarily. Let's get that straight, okay? The president is not sick, okay? I'm sure he's got a good immune system that's going to fight it off, and he'll be out, okay? The president is not sick. So don't lose your shit, everybody. Michigan is unlocked. And I cannot thank the countless patriots enough for all the work that we've been doing, going to rallies and protesting the governor and getting involved and doing what we've been doing every day to make this happen. You know, it's finally paid off. And the fight, this is one huge battle won. The war is not over. If you think that the war is over, it's not. The war against evil rages on. So we cannot, oh, we won. Then to let our guard down. We can't do that. We cannot let our guard down, okay? Because when we let our guard down, you know, things happen. So I'm just saying, don't let your guard down. This is one huge victory. One big ass victory of among many victories. So, but we got to keep the fight up against evil. All right, we cannot stop, and I will not stop. You know, I've been out here every damn day going to a lot of rallies and protests fighting for Michiganders' rights. I'm just one of thousands, okay? One of thousands. So I don't want to take much credit, but a lot of people have been giving me credit, and that's good. Thank you for the credit. And I appreciate everybody that's been saying, oh, thank you, Rob, for everything you do, bringing us the real news, because social media won't do it. Or, excuse me, mainstream media won't do it. See all these rallies and protests that I go to? You see it from me, because you ain't going to see it from mainstream media. They lie. So I appreciate everybody's, I appreciate everybody for the comments and the thank yous and whatever. So, but it continues on. So, yeah, I'm out.